Good morning, people. For today's video, we're going to be checking out the new Plasmatic Discharger alien weapon. You'll be able to get it from the event store for 1680 gold. Anyways, here's all of the possible perks that you can put on it. Just like with all alien weapons, the only element you'll be able to choose is energy. A couple other things I wanted to point out is I don't believe the reload speed perk works with this weapon. And as you can tell, there's no magazine size option in any of the slots. So obviously that doesn't work with Plasmatic Discharger as well. But one thing I should mention is that Light Show Spitfire will increase your magazine size, but you're only going to get one extra shot if you do use Light Show. Star Spangled Headhunters Commander perk also works with it. But just wanted to point that out because there's no magazine size perks on the weapon. And I know some of y'all like increasing the magazine size. So that's one way you could do it. One important thing I noticed when we were leveling it up is that they didn't give you the option to choose Obsidian or Shadow Shard. It went directly to Obsidian and Bright Core. So that leads me to believe it's going to end up being an explosive weapon once they do categorize it. But yeah, the description that came with this says launch a slow moving energy ball that zaps nearby objects and destroys any buildings in its path. And the perks we're going to use while we test it are energy damage, crit damage, crit damage, damage to monsters and bosses. And each hit applies a stack of slow. When an enemy reaches 10 stacks, they are frozen for 3 seconds. Since it doesn't have a classification, we're going to be using Breakbeat Wildcat as our commander with the Totally Rockin' Out team perk. And for our support team, we have Mainstage Quinn, Cyberclops, Varsity Hero, Skull Ranger, and Extraterrestrial Rio. And the mission we're going to do is this power level 140 deliver the bomb, and Red's going to be helping us out. As you can tell, it moves a lot slower than the normal projectile.
We get there when we get there!
One important thing that's been brought to my attention is how you can make the little plasma ball last longer. When you're shooting it at any non-player built object, this is how long it lasts. Let's just shoot at the ground. 2, 3, about 3 seconds. Now here's how long it lasts when you shoot at a player built structure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 16, 17 seconds. Holy shit. Dude, it went from 3 seconds to 17 seconds. That's more than like, what, quintuple? That could also be a bug as well. I'm not sure. But if you do want it to last longer, just aim at player built structures near the husk. So before we jump into the gameplay, I do want to test it out. And first we're going to start off with this power level 140 Smasher. So it has 6 rounds in the magazine, and it only uses 3 energy ammo with every shot. 205. Oh my good Red. Look, he died before he could even freeze. Bro, this is... Wow. I want to say that was like over 200,000 damage. Well, next up we'll try it out against both this blaster and taker. Go ahead and try it out on both of them. And we were able to kill both with just 1 shot. Oh, there are 3 smashers. What? Oh, Red, I kind of want to kill all 3 smashers. Oh, this is super dangerous and probably not smart. Let's do it. Oh my goodness, bro.
What are we doing?
What was I thinking?
Whose idea was this?
I don't know. So we sort of got 3 smashers to spawn in on this one map. And I want to see if we can kill all 3 with just 1 shot. We just killed 3 smashers with 1 shot, Red.
Nice.
Dude, I can't believe we just 1 shot that. Oh my goodness. This thing is...
Perfectly balanced.
Perfectly balanced. Epic, it's perfectly balanced.
Our scans indicate he has multiple weak spots. Shoot the weak spots!
Oh, I think it did damage.
I think he broke it.
Wait, did you break it?
No, you did.
Oh,
I
that
didn't
was
shoot that thing.
yeah, that was just the whatchamacallit. That was just the Plasmatic Discharge, yeah. And let's go ahead and show what it looks like against the horn. So basically you just want to shoot it. And it should kill. Look at that. Wow. Wow. Okay. So yeah, you can also use the Plasmatic Discharger on the Storm King's horns. But it's still going too. Look at that. Wow.
Nice.
It's actually pretty good for the crystals, honestly. It's actually not that bad. Wow.
He's down.
Let's go ahead and do the last horn.
Now, hit him with your
You got it, right?
pickaxe.
Probably don't even need to build up. You can just shoot it from where you're at, right?
Yeah.
Look at, oh
I did
my
the first
goodness. Dude, it's made the Storm King so much easier. And it killed the Storm King too. But this was the Canny Valley Storm King. I should point that out. But still, I feel like it would be good with the Mythic Storm King as well. At least for the horns. As right now we only have it at power level 130. But I am going to go ahead and test it out against the 160 Smasher.
Stop! He's already dead.
Gonna try this again. Oh, this is it right here. Ugh. Alright, we're doing this. We are gonna go ahead and test it out against these two power level 160 smashers. Oh wow, this is super weird. Okay. Alright, well,
Got him.
we got both of them. But yeah, we were able to kill two 160 smashers with just one shot, 3 energy ammo. Definitely one of the most powerful weapons in Save the World at the moment. Let's go ahead and try it out against the Sploder while we're at it. See what happens. Oh, so we were able to kill him without making it explode. That's actually pretty good. So it actually didn't make it explode. So that's pretty good. Dude, my shockwave just... Okay, whatever. I also want to try it against the shielder just to see what will happen. Oh, it just went straight through the shielder. And it dealt damage. So it went straight through the shield and it killed the shielders. We're going to go ahead and test it on this Riot Husky as well. I don't think it'll go through his shield. Oh, it actually stopped when it hit his shield. And yeah, there's what it looks like against the Riot Husky. So just like with the other heat capacity cooling rate weapons, you don't really have a reload speed. Instead, you have a cooling rate, which means there's like a sort of a little cooldown. And you can tell how long the cooldown is by looking at the meter. Once it turns red, that means it's on cooldown. And it's about 2.5 seconds. And then basically you have to wait for that to finish cooling down before you can shoot again. So I think that's why reload speed perk doesn't work on it. And I think that's why it doesn't have magazine size either. And let's see if we can deal damage this time. No. Oh, yep.
Oh, yep.
Okay,
How
so
far
that's
were you?
1, 2, 3, 4, 15 tiles, people. So even though the range says it's only 256, it's actually almost as far as like the Shooting Star, which is 4096, and the Pulse Pounder, because those are 15 to 16 tiles as well. So yeah, the range is actually better than I thought it would be.
Alright.
Oh, it moved when I hit the low wall. It moved forward when I destroyed the low wall. It's also really good when it comes to breaking loot llamas. You can destroy it within just one shot.
Goodies!
Oh, I found a boar. Alright, here we go, people. Oh, bro. And it should kill them before they even get to the bomb. That's crazy. So yeah, just keep putting these little orbs on the track, and it should prevent them from getting close to it. So I think when it comes to the Plasmatic Discharger, it's obvious that this is one of the best, most powerful weapons in Save the World. I would 100% recommend getting it and maxing it out. I know there are a few issues, like some of the perks not working, not having a magazine size perk, and yeah, even with the slow like charge up time, I would still consider it to be one of the most powerful weapons in Save the World, people. But I can't stress this enough. Make sure you log into Save the World, go to the event store, and buy it. I've only killed 3 smashers with one shot once before, and that was when the Xenon bow was bugged.
Did you shoot the anomaly? I'm sorry.
Wait, is that what that is?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I didn't shoot it. I don't
Watch.
think I did.
Look at mine. Look at my orb.
Is it dealing damage from that far? And the thing I really like about this is that it only uses 3 energy ammo per shot. So it's not wasting a whole lot of ammo like some of the other energy weapons. I feel like you're getting a lot of bang for your buck with this pistol. You'll have until November 20th to get it. That's when I believe they'll reset everything in the event store. So yeah, make sure you log in sometime in between now and then and make sure you get it. Because look at that. We just killed so many husks with just 1 shot. Just 3 energy ammo. It's incredible. Now, another bad thing I didn't like about it is that you can't use it with defenders, unfortunately. Because not only does it have a classification, but even if it is like an explosive weapon, we don't have explosive defenders. So I don't think you'll be able to use it with defenders, unfortunately. And I don't even think you need to use superchargers on it, honestly. I may go ahead and supercharge mine to 144 just because I really like the weapon and I can see myself using it a lot. But as you saw, we were dealing a lot of damage even at 130, so technically you don't need to, but I probably will anyway.
It hit a smasher on the other side of the wall.
We got a mini boss. I'm gonna put my slow field down and try to see what happens. He's attacking my pet at the moment. Shield breaker, wall weakening, berserker fire. So one thing I did want to mention in regards to mini bosses is that if they have the ricochet modifier, it will not deal damage to you, even though it's a ranged weapon. And I'm not sure if that's a bug or not. I was hoping we would get the ricochet modifier on this mini boss, but unfortunately we didn't. But according to people I've spoken to on Discord, if they have the ricochet modifier and you shoot at them with the plasmatic discharger, it will not deal damage to you. But as you can tell, we didn't really have any issues with the mini boss either. But yeah, that's what it looks like against the 140 mini boss. Also, another thing I'm kind of curious about is the fact that it lasts longer when it's attached to player built structures. I'm not sure if that's a bug or not, but even if they do end up patching that, I would still recommend getting it and maxing it out because it's still good whether it lasts for 3 seconds or for 17 seconds. It's still going to deal a lot of damage and be really good. But yeah, if you do plan on getting it and using it, then you're going to want to try to aim for player built structures. That way you can get it to last for like 5 times as long as it normally does. Like, look at that. It's still going, still dealing damage. Look at that. It's still going, still dealing damage. This is so good, people. Red, you tried it. What do you think about it?
I think it's very useful at a choke point for your player built structures. Like at a entry point.
It's also really good for loot llamas, destroying buildings, clearing out like buildings. We didn't test SSDs in endurance, but I would imagine it's really good on there. You can also use the plasmatic discharger on the Storm King's horns. Like, there's so many good uses for it. It can also deal damage through Riot Husky's shield, like that.
Here, shoot this wall. Shoot the wall right here and see if it triggers against any of them.
Oh, I just shot through my teammate. Red, you okay over there, buddy?
Look at it.
So yeah, that'll do it for our first Plasmatic Discharger gameplay. For those of you who have tried it, let us know what you all think about it in the comments below. So yeah, I would strongly recommend getting, like, I would say this is a must-have weapon, people. And as of right now, you can't research it from the collection book. This is the only way you'll be able to get it. And again, you'll have until November 20th, so make sure you log in between now and then and get it. Anyways, before I go, I did want to give a big shout out to everybody who uses creator code A1. I also want to give a big shout out to Red for joining and helping us out. Thank you, Red. But yeah, that'll do it for this one. I hope y'all found the video useful, and thanks for watching.